think this is good. What's my login for friggin' Start GG again? I think that's good. In theory, this should just run from the phone. Accept. Alright. Players. Can I just do this? Oh, wait, there's no need for that. Wait, there's no need for any of this. It's probably fine. Have I updated the assets recently? I don't think I have. Yeah, update all. It's crazy how it just has to... No, it doesn't re-download the entire thing, but that goes pretty damn close. You guys are good to start whenever, by the way. Alright, I think everything's good stream-wise. Let's see, we're at the right bitrate. We are indeed streaming. Oh, that would be helpful. Let me do one of these suckers here. There you go. That's helpful. Alright. Best of 3, winners round 1. I think that's all. That looks fine to me. Update and update. Okay. What happens if... It does remember. Okay. Very good. Sweet, I can report score from my phone. I think. In theory. Yeah, I can. Sick.
waste my time. You won't get in my way.
Go ahead and play your round one. Oh, I never got to take the break. Rocky, you get me. I can't stand those fucking gamer chairs.
Especially not playing with this in my lap, my elbows just bump into them.
Yeah.
It's like, I can't. Like, some it'll be fine, it's like, and some aren't, I'm like, okay.
Good old rivals of Aether.
Yeah.
That's because he AFK farms coins for all the skins.
Ow!
Sorry, bro. No, you're chilling. I was trying to move it out for you.
Can I put my balls in your jaw? Balls in your jaw. finish it.
Can
Yeah, he knows ball. He knows ball. Can I run my balls in the yard? No yard. My $1,000 back from the charger.
Can I put my balls in the drawers? Go draw.
Are we looking? Okay. Yeah, it's best of 3.
Oh boy, that's... Holy hell, that's loud. There we go. That's a little better. Hello, video gamers. That may or may not be present. Alright, I gotta change Rocky to Fleet. My man Rocky's playing Fleet these days. This Ratcher is getting a little boring for him. And he uses the red Fleet. Question is, where is the... There we go. Alright. Okay, now that I've got that finished setting up. So Rocky, our local Raster boy, joined Fleet Nation. And Luna, she's been playing the Olympia pretty much since she came out. Looking real good on it. So very interesting to see how the new Rocky Fleet does into this this Olympia here. So far, Luna has had a pretty big lead. This is one of those matchups where it's so new that it's like hard to say too much about it. I will say that I know CPU0 has not dropped a set to Luna yet. So, pretty good. Nice. Love the float there, threatening any kind of option, but he's just not grabbing ledge to prevent her from getting back. I think he's just a little scared of getting caught up in the Dyson vacuum that is her up B. Dude, why does this bot never fucking work? Holy moly. Colin Twitch. Twitch.tv/AZRivals of Aether. Bada bing. Bada bing. Okay. I had to ping everybody. Alright, we're on Firecap. I like this pick in theory because it gives you a lot more room to move around the Olympia. She's so scary if she manages to get in your face. But so far, when Luna starts the game out with a lead, that's terrifying. Yep. Rocky down the stock now. He's going to have to work real hard to find his way in on this rat. Very nice. Yeah, I like the tech chase idea. He just didn't really let go. He had to let it rip a little earlier. When did Rocky pick up Fleet? Like a week or two ago. He was just like, yeah, Raster's boring. I don't blame him, man. Yo. Very nice. Oh, was that like a bracket demon thing for you? Hell yeah. All right, you are waiting for... you'll be waiting for loser of me and I am Frog. So it'll be a minute. Sprocket took it over Shenshon. Oh, that's no good. Wins Marvel? Well, this is Rivals. It's always funny whenever I yell out, like, Rivals players quit out of your friendlies in this venue. Then, fucking... all the Marvel Rivals kids... Because there's like a collegiate team here apparently. they like all look up. But then they see who called it and they're like, oh, not me. Oof. Man. Luna's been really running away with this one. Finally getting a stock lost here, but you can tell Rocky is still really figuring out what Olympia does. Oh man, that almost worked, but right back into it. The DIN gonna lead right back into the second half of the combo. Luna taking it.
Nothing less
Very
than
nice.
total victory.
Okay, I was hoping to put Parker and Ash on stream next, but I don't know how close they are to finishing.
How do you do the scores in case either of you are gone?
Oh, yeah, so you just have to see where it says score right here.
Mm-hmm.
You just,
That's it?
yeah, that's it.
That's so much
See?
easier than last time. Or than the other...
Then the Rivals 1 software, yeah.
Oh, cool. Good to know.
Yeah, it makes it real nice and easy. There we go. I'm going to check on how close that set is to finishing. You're playing Braster, presumably, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Unless he's going Olympia. If he's going Olympia, fuck no.
Plot twist, Catalyst time.
Well, then why would I play anyone other than Raster? And that trip's cute.
Well, then you might feel bad for him, so you'll play like, I don't know.
I don't feel bad for anyone.
That's fair.
They're coming up against me.
Gotta look out for number 1, baby.
Yeah, true. I am clearly the first seed.
Ah, you know.
Just like how I won the Rival 1 bracket at Lumbersmith.
Of course. Jack Xander 1 says, Noah, I hope you get top 32. Thanks, man.
At this tournament,
Yeah, I hope so.
I think we can do that.
I might be able to. Who knows?
This is quiet.
There should be a little thingy. Yeah.
Oh, there.
You know what, Alex? I hope I get top 32. Alrighty. I've turned the game slightly up, and that should be good. Yeah, somebody probably deleted it at Smash Camp.
Yeah, that is a tag on the other game.
Someone deleted yours?
Like, what is mine did? Is it like short? It might be. I think.
Did it pop up red?
Yeah.
If if it popped up red, that just means there's too many. Goodbye, Cake Assault. Goodbye, Madonna. Goodbye, Dakpo. We're deleting tags from Smash Camp because apparently some local tags got deleted, including Parker's own tag on his own setup, which is really funny. Oh, you got rid of Brett's. You fool.
It wasn't fully free when I was going up.
That's fair.
That should be funny. So now do I type in my tag?
Yeah, you got to remake your entire tag.
Oh, beautiful.
Good old camp. Good. Yeah, right there. Yeah, of course. Sometimes the best commentary in practice is two players you have no idea what they do. So.
I actually believe that.
It's true. Actually, I give a lot of credit towards commentary for the reason that I got pretty good at Rivals 1. It's because, like, learning how to be a good commentator means that you learn how to analyze other people's gameplay.
Yeah. That's fair. I think, like, being able to analyze that, like, in a lot of ways, I think the skills of a commentator do translate.
They definitely, yeah, they're pretty similar.
That's why I want to do it more. So I can lock in.
They're always open.
This is true.
Most of the time, it's, like, just me or just Parker, because I think most people are just playing friendlies.
Oh, word. I gotta hop on. All right.
It's
Iron
game one.
Master. Game one.
So, I believe the last time that these two played, Parker took it. They've gone pretty back and forth. I actually want to see their head-to-head.
Really?
Yeah.
I have no clue how their head-to-head has been in this game so far.
I believe Parker was beating Ash, like, early on, and now it's maybe turned around a little bit.
Okay.
Where is... they're literally 1-1 this season.
Oh, interesting.
Because I think Parker was beating him during the preseason. So,
Okay.
this
Was
is
that
the last,
before he picked up Claren?
Yeah, he was playing a little bit of Arcane, but he's kind of always had Claren, like,
Gotcha.
trying to figure out who he wanted to play.
Sure.
So, yeah, this match actually means a lot, especially at the last Thursday weekly of the entire season.
I guess so, yeah. Right, last local of the season.
Yeah, this
Does that
is the
mean
kind
we're-
of... wait, what's that?
Are we having one next week then, or not?
Next week there will be one, just that will be the start of Season 2.
Oh, word. No break even.
No, it never stops, baby.
Never stops.
Otherwise, it'd be kind of hard to, like, have, like, a... we do every 4 months is a new season.
Okay.
If we had a break, then it would be kind of weird, because it wouldn't be, like, an even structure.
Oh, sure. Yeah, I see what you mean.
So far,
back.
relatively even. Parker came out with a bit of a lead first. You got to be really careful when you get to these lower percents, because like this is the point where Parker might throw something out, Ash will just CC it, and then he'll get like upbeat,
Yeah.
and you lose your stock lead. So you have to be really careful about how you press advantage, even if you do have a big lead like that.
And I feel like Raster's just one of those characters where, like, sometimes he'll just snag you with a fair while you're running away, and you're holding in, and then you just get forward smashed.
Yeah, he will do that.
Same reason I love Edalus.
He'll also do that.
Will do that.
We're making up this percent deficit real nicely. This matchup, it's going to swing a lot more in Ash's favor when they're both at low percent.
Yeah.
That is what
At
Ash
low
really
percents, I feel like Clarence struggles a lot to get something going. I mean, like, up throw against most floaty characters, you're guaranteed pretty much just, like, a tipper up air as far as I know. I know a lot of Clarence have been opting to back throw in floaty matchups.
Yes.
And so I need to be looking to see if Parker's been doing that so far.
Yeah, I
Oh,
would say
there it is.
he actually, one thing I've told him a bunch is that he back throws all the time. But
Okay.
even in matchups where he really should be up throwing, he just kind of doesn't.
Ah, gotcha.
So
I'm like the opposite. It's up throw or no throws.
yeah, you really gotta understand when it's best to use either one.
Yeah. Gotta diversify.
Against Raster, not using up throw is definitely the play. The floaties get out of your vertical throws so fast.
Yeah. They get out of everything so fast.
Yeah, you know, they're light. It's fine.
Yeah.
Haha. Oh no,
Oh.
grab. That was great SSDI to grab ledge.
Yeah. Because if he didn't, he might have made a lot of percent. Down air is one of those cash out moves.
Yeah, he was. Parker went for a grab, so it was about to be at least another 8% or so for
Yeah.
sure.
With the correct DI read, like,
Oof.
probably 50. Getting that forward smash. Raster just comes back. Oh, good shield on that dash attack. He's finding these tippers on the forward airs really well.
Yeah, those will be really important around 80 to 90% because then you can just kind of snipe the Raster off the side.
Yeah.
Ugh.
And those hitboxes definitely can kill. Run up down smash, I'm with it.
What is he, me? Oh, just barely missing the sweet spot there. It wouldn't have
Yeah.
killed, but it would have been real nice for Ash.
Yeah, would have sent out a pretty tasty angle where it's definitely hard to come back as Claren.
Okay, we're back
Ooh,
on.
took it up.
Opting for the roll, though. He thought he was going to drift back to grab ledge.
Yeah.
No tipper up there. Now we're at that percent where there's a lot of tippers that are just going to kill the Raster.
Yeah, a lot of Claren's buttons are scary here.
Oh, no, he dropped shield. He got hit by there, too.
Yep. That'll happen.
Very swingy game.
Yeah. Super close one.
This is still only best of 3, too. So.
Yeah. We play next.
We do.
I can't wait.
It'll just be a minute because I need the next thing to be on screen, so I have to get CPU and V-Strides scored.
Fair.
First, shut the fuck up, Tekken player. I hate this guy. Alex, I hope you make top 32 at the local.
That'd be awesome. I'll get the slipstream out.
That's my goat.
Yeah, so far from what I've like talked to Ash about this matchup, like obviously we play it all the time. And as far as I know, his thoughts are that it's Raster favored. He just has to like move around Claren's aerials like really well, especially in this game where the whiff lag isn't as bad as it was in 1.
Well, there is no whiff lag.
True.
Because whiff lag was a specific mechanic. In this game, it's just.
Oh, is it just the move?
Yeah, it's just the moves lag.
Interesting. I actually
So-
did not know that.
Yeah, so there's no whiff lag whatsoever.
Oh,
Because
finding
that
the
was
sweet
like
spot.
a specific mechanic. Yeah, you got the
Yep.
shield, not shield drop, the fastball one.
Outplayed. Shouldn't have pressured Rasters on top flat.
Yeah, losing the lead to Raster is really evil because, like, you get to your next stock and then you get F-tilted and he finds this combo, right, that puts you at like 40 to 60%.
And then at that point, he's just fishing for kill confirms.
Exactly. He's still as evil as he ever was, baby.
Yep, nothing's changed. It's all Raster. Oh, down air!
Not quite gonna kill him.
Oh,
never mind.
I was like, either way, we could probably just hog ledge and mash down air.
I swear he had all his moves.
Oh, yep.
yeah.
Forward smash.
Slipstream, baby.
You're fair character,
Tale
bro.
as old as time. Raster has Slipstream. It doesn't matter what your DI is. So you just got to try and mix him up.
Yep. Oh, finding that down air, nice. Oh, I missed the back air.
This is
Tragic.
good.
That would have been nice.
Parker has Ash at that percent where he can steal a bit of an early stock. Now he just has to
Yeah.
actually find it.
That like mid-percent, Raster's pretty tasty combo.
So one thing that I tell all the Claren players, and that I'm noticing a lot Parker is doing right now, is we are not.
Oh, shield
That
break.
broke shield?
That's insane.
I'm sorry. What the fuck?
It looks
was-
so healthy.
Yeah, no, that was like almost. That was like at least 3/4 of shield health.
Yeah,
there.
that was like that was down B, right?
Yeah, I'm fucking. I'm bringing that shit immediately to beta. Holy moly.
Bro, and Endless does like nothing. What is this game, bro? My neutral B does less shield damage than that.
Anyway, I was gonna say, Parker, I think, just has a natural inclination for spacing for tippers.
Yeah.
But the thing in this game is, against the floaties, is you really want the tower spot a lot of the time.
Yeah, I get that. Just keep them close, rack up the percent, and then you can always go for the spacing to finish them off with a fair.
Yeah.
Or just go for like a Nair 6.
Yeah, you need horizontal weak moves that are not going to send the floaty too far.
Yeah.
Otherwise, they're just going to get out of your combo like easily every time.
Yeah, and they're just going to get a billion feet in the air, and all of them are great at landing.
Yeah, that's why I don't like using up tilt against Raster very much.
That's fair. I feel like a lot of times you're looking for fair so you can carry them off stage most efficiently.
I mean, fair is good, but also like just getting them to that point where you're going to be able to find a kill, like
Yeah.
like a back air into an F strong or something like that.
Yeah.
Because like, see, like at this percent, fair still isn't going to kill, and then once you send the Raster all the way out, he's just going to fly really high back where you can't really contest it. That's dead.
Yeah. Oh, geez, Nair purpling. Have not seen that.
Oh yeah, it's actually quite strong.
Good to know.
Genuine, actually good point.
No, but seriously, what do you do? Because I couldn't put a match up.
About what?
I don't think if I'm able to hit backer, I don't know if you can.
They're not that incompetent, surely. What do I do? What's the frame data?
Pulling up the frame data.
Strides in the cheat. Yes, it is you and Luna. Whenever you're ready, play Aculi, Parker. Alright, let's go play our set.
Okay. Time to game.
There we go.
To be so honest, I have no clue who I'm going to play into you.
Yeah?
Yeah. Because, like, I feel like you have too much experience against Daedalus. I'm going to get blown up.
You know.
Yeah.
I mean, I just kind of know every character. That's not really like a...
I always forget we actually have that down here.
We'll see if it makes this one freak out. I really hope. Not your controller. Those fly screens are good. What's your start button? Is that over? Yeah. That's
That was either a
Chat, sup with it. Alright, so we got what's starting to become a classic. These two played at Lumber Smash and Grants, and they've played a couple times on Lunar, I think, since. I know they played twice on this Lunar on Monday, so this is starting to become a bit of a classic. Seeing Luna with the fleet coming in pretty fresh. And Pat, CPU0, if you've watched our stream before, you probably know who Pat is, so. Regardless, keeping it pretty even. Like, being able to close out that trail is pretty important. I feel like Fleet is a character that, like, if they just get a lead against you, that shit can be tough. But, all that aside, we got Luna holding her own. I mean, it's even right now, keeping them in the air, but not quite able to get too much out of it other than a small percent lead. Ooh, this could be... No, it doesn't quite hit the edge guard. Beefs it a little bit. Happens to the best of us. Okay. Yeah, I've been seeing that a lot when these two play. I see a lot of Luna barely whiffing. Great guy, by the way. I see a lot of Luna just like slightly misspacing an aerial, and then Patrick just getting a free forward air off of it. Okay, up throw doesn't get anything off of it. Okay. CPU0 is going for those down smashes, man. Goddamn. This could be this. Good DI by Pat. Great air dodge, and then, yeah, the fair to come down. And then the tech chase forward smash. Good DI, so she's not going to die for that, but, yep, the follow-up will do it. Alright. Does an F-tilt take it right back. The Diddy Kong F-tilt, as I like to call it. Up air, nair. Ooh, this is clean. Okay. Yeah, Patrick's low percent combos are really, really good, and it's so hard to get. It's so hard to get out of the blender that he can push you in. He has it so down to a science, and it's not even like a flowchart. He just like knows what to do, it feels. But I guess that's kind of what a flowchart is. But regardless. Oh yeah, that sucks.
Thanks, Jeff.
I mean, that recovery was gonna be pretty tough anyways, but that is, you know. In general, that was a you can only do so much situation, but still that was recoverable and just an unfortunate mishap. Banning Merchant Port and what else? Fire Capital. I guess that does make sense to me. And then Rockwell also makes sense as well, yeah. Alright. What I do like from Luna in this matchup so far is she does a really good job at like spacing around stuff like projectiles, stuff like NATO. Oh, yeah, that's tough. It was unfortunately a little bit too late for the rat trick to save her there. She was just too low in general, and unfortunately just didn't quite react to the fact that she was deep off stage. Is gonna put her in a worse situation for it, unfortunately. But yeah, Patrick started to set off pretty good. Oh, this is best of 5, by the way. God, the DPI on this mouse is insane. Jesus Christ. Oh my god, this DPI is absurd. I'm a low DPI gamer, so there we go. Alright, that should be fixed. This is a best of 5 set. Because Raster. Zava, listen, you're not wrong, but I'm gonna pretend like you are wrong. Speaking of because character, Olympia getting a couple up airs and doesn't quite get the edge guard out of it. Speaking of getting the edge guard, but good DI. Gonna let her live. Yeah, good recovery in general. That side B was really well placed. Delaying the recovery, that was nice. I mean, I'm pretty sure Patrick meant to turn around that smash attack. Notable note. CPU0 is freshly changing to tilt stick. So there might be certain either tilt or smash attack situations where you might see that be a little bit goofy. So that's one thing to keep in mind whenever you watch the way it plays. So I think that down smash might have just been a still getting used to tilt stick moment. But all that aside, he has been playing with it for a decent amount of time now, so it's not like he's literally starting it today. And again, Diddy Kong forward tilt. Okay. Oh, I forgot to update the games too. Chat, I am slumping. I am slumping and throwing and shitting. CPU0 took that game. Okay. Alright, chat, I'm doing a bit better. By the way, while I was doing all that, well, partially thanks to the enormous DPI of this mouse, I did not witness Luna bringing this back. She can get a kill off this. I wonder if Uppy would have been better there. I think both barely don't kill there, so. Yeah, and then, yeah, Uppy will kill. All right, Luna on the board. We are 1-1. All right. I mean, I think in general that was just a great counter pick from Luna. I think that it's kind of just perfect for her, and I think those are also just good bans, and yeah. Yeah. Pat is very good on the stage. Very, very good on the stage. Pat's ultimate strength is Fleet, and what he sees in Fleet, I agree with this by the way, is that she's really good at mid-range brawling. So a stage like this is really nice for him, because he can, like, it's not so tiny that he has to always be super up close, but he can always keep himself at just the distance he wants. And as soon as he gets that hit, he's kind of able to take it super duper far here. As you can see, 70% off one interaction. Oh, sorry, no, death off one interaction. My bad. I shouldn't have doubted that. But, no, this... Pat is very good on this stage. I mean, this is Rascal's best stage and my best stage by far. He still kind of bones me here, so... Oh, man, this is... Yeah, not quite. Definitely able to act out a hit stun quick enough to not get hit by that. Back air, side B. Oh, that was a good nair. Okay, yeah. Just well played by Pat there. Really good positioning that we've seen from the Fleet so far, and then again, just this punish game is so disgusting. Okay, back air on shield. If you represent a move afterwards, both back air and nair are basically safe on shield, and I'm going to continue this propaganda if it is propaganda. I feel like it's true, and that's important. Okay. Jack Sander, I just saw that you said that's Marvel. Ooh, great parry on the arrow. Unfortunately, it came back and hit him, so she couldn't capitalize on the parry stun. But still, that's much better than getting down aired. I'll tell you what. 69%. I'm sorry, Luna. That's my bad. Nair, forward air. Interesting that didn't purple. That looked like it was just killed, but oh, misses a waveland and just gets back aired off the platform. But this is Olympia. We could see a punish here. Okay. Listen, Olympia can always just get a punish in these situations. So if the stocks are even, especially, no % lead is a lead. Now that said, this is tough but livable. Then oh, just barely misses. And then beefs the recovery. That's tragic. Yeah, that was very unwrappable from Luna. It's just a couple small mistakes, and then, you know, Patrick, he's surprise, surprise, he's a very good player. So making mistakes is kind of a problem. That said, we're 2-1 right now. Gonna see ourselves go to Jules Vale. Not a bad counter pick, I think. I do quite like it as Olympia, but I love the stage as Fleet, so I don't know how I feel about it. I'm not going to pretend like I understand unique stage elements of like this matchup in particular. Though I will say, as Fleet, I love this stage, and as Olympia, I just kind of like it. I don't know, I love this stage in general, so I kind of just like it as everyone. But all that aside, pretty even so far. Immediate dash to Crystal, that's kind of a classic. If you've played against any rank Olympias, you've seen that before. Gem toss into gem dash. Ooh, great there! Ooh, that rat trick actually really helped her mix up her recovery there. Unfortunately, though, spent too much time popping her Crystal to really capitalize off that edge guard. I feel like she potentially could have finished off that stock if she just let Crystal be there and finish off the edge guard first, but I could be wrong on that. Diddy Kong F tilt. Gonna take the stock again. That is a tricky move to DI, so is that. But that move is kind of tricky to DI, so I get dying to it consistently. And then Olympia up air, we are in the Matrix. Both of these characters have really good up air chains, actually. Obviously, Olympia's is quite better, but both of these characters do have up air chains. Do not forget that Fleet's up air chains are also very good. Like, especially if you mix up, like, with a strong up air. That shit can be nasty. Okay, there, back air, yeah, and then get a shield drop air out of it. Important to mention about this matchup, of course, Luna's able to adapt to your game. But Luna does come from Ultimate, and CPU0 comes from Melee. And the reason why that's important here is because mechanics in this game that were in Melee, but not Ultimate, for example, shield drop, is something that Patrick is beyond familiar with. And of course, Luna's probably already picked up to it, learned how to use it pretty effectively, but it's just one of those things that, like, even if she's able to adapt to it very quickly, it's still, you know, it's very difficult to learn all the nuances of any particular interaction. So that's one thing you might see in this matchup is, like, particular shield drop usage. Anyways, Patrick has her in the blender a little bit. Oh, goes down with the down air and misses, so because of that, just eats the first one. Crystal gets denied. This is going to be tough. This should be dead. Yeah. I know Olympia can make it, but I just know Pat's really good at edge guarding. But that said, Luna does make it back. Grabbing him. Ooh. I would like to see Luna get a little more off that. Fair is safe on shield, fun fact. I don't find that fact that fun, but it is true. That is a thing. So I would have liked to see maybe either some more pressure or maybe even just try to get a grab off it. And then, yeah, forward tilt. Forward tilt's one of those moves that if you DI it wrong, you die early. And if you do DI it right, you can live for a good amount of time. Both of the F tilts are kind of like that. But, all right. That will be that, and now it's me versus, I assume, dinosaurs. All right. Dumbass versus dumbass, chat. Who will win? Who will win the dumbass ditto?
You know me.
You are very good at it.
I've been doing it for years.
Oh, I guess no one was up here. That is a second best fleet skin, though.
I hate Lover's Fleet. I'm not gonna lie.
That does not surprise me for you.
It looks really tacky to me.
I think it just fits her well. It's a nice sporty outfit.
Probably.
Looks like she could be t-shirt. What?
Yeah, you know what? You're right. You know what? That's why I stopped complaining about Raster skins sounding dorky, because I just realized. Got bad news for you. Yeah.
Even since the Kickstarter.
Alright, let's see back there. There it is. Oh, yeah. Do you think so?
Have we played this season?
A couple times, yeah.
Okay. They all fucking blur together, man.
Yeah.
It's been a minute since you and I have played. Yeah, I'm trying actually to think, which is funny because like whenever you're not,
We haven't played in like 2 months, actually.
yeah, it was like near like the start of the season.
I think it was like the first one.
And we used to play like every local.
We used to play like
You used to
every
be my
week.
bracket season. I was like 3 events in a row. I lost the first 3.
Yeah, I do remember that. Those were the days.
I'm sorry? What do you mean Pressure Dummy does a third of a full shield's worth of damage?
Wait, does it actually?
18.
Okay, maybe that number is better.
I can believe that, but that is a lot.
This game is shit. That's so nice. Yeah, see, I logged in and that setup over there, so I just, somebody's like, who's on their move? And I'm like, I don't even remember who that is. We should both play test before we start so that it loads a character like something.
I'll make this quick.
So we don't get lag immediately. Oh, no, yeah. 'Cause, like, I don't know, like, I don't know if you 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 know, like
I started doing that to Rano when he dive kicks from like the top corner, because it's always gonna hit the same angle, right? So I just go above him and I fish for the reverse hit because they.
Yeah. You want to go plug up?
Sure. Hold on. Are they?
We doing losers now? Oh, we doing this on screen.
Yeah, we might as well put you guys on stream. Yeah.
Oh, cool. Let's go. If Ash doesn't mind.
Oh yeah, we're gonna put.
Oh. unless she plays Atlas. Yeah.
Raster has to literally land on like his back foot when he's doing back air for me to be able to hit him with my fastest on shield.
Oh.
So he has to like actively not try to space it.
This is fun.
It's hilarious.
There you go. Yeah, monopoly on the character.
There you go.
Yeah, otherwise, he can just shield.
That's about right.
Why is he like that?
I did it just for you, Zabo. I pressed those goddamn buttons. Ugh. Alrighty. It's Frog. It's Verbonti. It's Claren and Edalus. I'm a masher and I'm proud. Ugh. Alrighty. Edalus is top 5 right now, you think so? Silver player speaking. Silence high ranks, a silver player is speaking. Go. Claren is top 1? You are a silver player. No, I'm joking. It's Zabo shit posting. That's Colorado.
Because it's still I kind of knew the answer, but I tried overriding it.
You need to ask? Hit me, my boy. What would you like to ask me? I'm a font of knowledge. Why did I join your stream for 5 minutes and not follow? Did I? Was I on your stream? Briefly? Straight up? I might have been drunk. Because I don't remember this. I didn't even know you stream. I'm not even going to lie to you. God fucking bless. You're monitoring your chat. Oh, yeah. That makes sense. I usually just let it ride. Because I can monologue with 0 people. Well, you're not ready for this. You're not ready for this level of follow-through, okay? Bam. Even Schroeder followed you? Well, I followed you and I didn't even know you. He's trying to snipe you. Okay, that actually, I believe that. I believe Schroeder would be looking for the snipe every goddamn time. That's so funny. No problem, buddy. I hope you enjoyed, where was he? You were in Korea? I couldn't tell if that was a shit post or not. You just were like, I'm in Korea, dude. You're in the Philippines? Ah, okay. Oh, you're in Korea for a layover. Okay. You like visiting family or something, or just cuz? Hell yeah, dude. My family that lives in other countries, I don't know. So. I've apparently a lot of family in Belize, but I don't know any of them. My mom knows some of them. 92nd birthday. Oh, happy birthday to Grandma. Change your perspective on the game. The game is dog shit now. No. It's one of those things, like, straight up taking breaks from the game makes you look at it differently. Oh, dude, you're having the fucking Spirit Quest visions right now. Oh, wow, that tipper. I did not expect that to tipper, I'm not even gonna lie. Bada bing. All right, yeah, DM me. I got you. You didn't. You just know more than me, Matt. You had the knowledge. I was simply not enlightened enough. It's Claire and Ditto. Oh my goodness. I passed by the early access stage apparently. There we go. That is a big bear, it's true. Oh shit, you weren't kidding. You really are on the farm. This is kind of awesome though. Just like Smash Camp. Dude, you gotta hit up the next Smash Camp. That shit was awesome. It's gonna be an Oregon. I hope that I don't have to wait 2 years for the next Arizona one, but we'll see. I've heard that it's fun, but not the same. Oh, wow. He's dead. Dude, traveling to Oregon's fucking expensive. I went to Portland once for major upset because that was part of Grassroots League back in the good old days, and it was so expensive just to go to fucking Portland. So I recall it was like a $500 flight. Horse wrestling at the next day. Dude, I'm down. Actually, I'm gonna hide Slenderman pages around the forest next Smash Camp. I'm just gonna have like 8 pages with like shitty drawings of like fucking like the Rivals characters or something. And it's just gonna say find my pages. Oh no. That's what happened there. We should do a Heatwave camp. I'm always camping a Heatwave, baby. I love Heatwave. Dude, last year, I think I'm getting better at dealing with the TO debuff. Because last year at Heatwave, I played. I had to play Y to get out of Pool's winter side, and I camped that man for 6 minutes on Hyperbarian Harbor. I had the energy to do that. The TO debuff is listen, by the next Heatwave, TO debuff is gone, okay? I've done it, you do it for long enough. I camped the Rano player Y. Yeah. Does he just go by Wily now? I don't remember. I know Wily is like his name. Still Y? Okay. So, to turn it back to the actual match for a second here, I feel like these two, they have sort of a similar approach to the way that they've been playing neutral as this character, which is they really don't like to approach. So their approach is lack of approach, I should say. And that makes it weird in the Clarence Ditto because obviously character with a little bit more limited burst options, just throwing it out there, very nice. So it's strange watching these two players like try and like bait out these openings. Ugh, we're going to Rockwall. Seen a lot of up throw from Frog, which is good, very good in the Ditto. You just have to be ready to follow up on it. Oh, is he a Olympia player now? Olympia's the new hotness, man. People like her. Why didn't she do anything? She had so much time to do things there. Oh, no tipper. No tipper there either. Can't see him again. You know what? Fair enough, man. Whatever makes you happy. Okay. Giving it when's Combo Devils? Good question. I just can't wait for it to have some online so that they can do like an online demo. I tried to play a little bit with Brett at camp, but I was literally like, dude, I'm too drunk to actually understand this right now. I tried to sit down and play it with him after like 1,000 beers. All I know is I shit on him with some crazy Captain Falcon, like Falcon Punch combo, and then I wasn't able to comprehend the defensive mechanics of that game, and also the movement didn't feel great. Yeah, I don't actually know what the score of that was. I didn't know that Bro had made it in until the next day. The stars just never aligned. I never got to meet him. That would have been on the recording setup for sure. Ooh. Frog's making a little bit of a comeback. That's because he is the GOAT. Oh boy. It's getting down to the wire now. They're both kind of swinging for fences. I can't believe you've done this. Very nice. Bada bing. Yeah. Yeah, we're moving today. Yeah, dude. We'll probably, unless this set is not about to end right now, we'll be moving on to winners and losers. There it goes.
I told you. Why don't you ever listen to me?
I'm not a good listener.
I know. And you need to do better.
Don't waste my time.
I'm not gonna listen to that.
Okay, you know what? That's fair. That's fair.
You know what? Actually. Parker, do you need a minute, or do you want to play again? Okay. All right. We're gonna. Okay. Yeah. Luna and Farbanti. Yeah, on screen. Yeah. That's the other side of Losers Quarters. So.
And the other side of Losers is already finished. There's only 2 sets to play.
Yeah, we're kind of flying today. Yeah.
Yeah.
We're
Zoom.
the last Losers Quarters match, and it's not even 8.
Yeah, we're actually zooming. God damn.
We're revitalized after camp, baby.
Yeah.
Alrighty.
I love seeing chat without knowing what happened before. I just look at chat and I see, I love aerials. It's because Tucson isn't there.
Dude, shout out to Spicy.
I miss him.
He was
Haven't seen him in a while.
he was at camp, and you could just at like 9 in the morning, you could just hear him yelling across camp with the siren song of Tucson, and then somebody would always reply like from the other side of the camp. It was beautiful.
Yep. In which they'd either reply with the same thing or they'd say fuck Tucson.
Nah, that was just they would parrot it back to him.
Yeah.
It was beautiful.
Oh, it's a call and response. Okay, fair
Yeah,
enough,
yeah,
fair
yeah.
enough, fair enough.
Sometimes it would go on for like 10 minutes. I'm like, how can you even like do this after?
I'd get bored. Like
you know. The way I see it is like if you're from Tucson and you do it once, you fulfilled your job, you know.
Yeah, I mean that makes sense.
Alrighty, Farbanti returns to face Luna, the Olympia player.
Yeah.
We don't have any skins yet, so. What you looking for, Pat?
So chat, this is an interesting matchup. In my personal opinion, I know most people don't agree. I think this is Olympia's only losing matchup. But it's like really annoying for Claren anyway, so it's not even that big of a deal. Because like she still has like absurd aerials, so like because of that you still have to play so carefully. That said, I mean obviously, you know, different players, different things, but Luna did get a set over SPS recently at the monthly. That was before the most recent patch. But it's alright, Luna wins. Hey, have some faith in Parker. I believe in him.
You know, this is traditionally a bit of a hard matchup for Olympia as well.
I think it's her only losing matchup. I truly believe it. It could be even probably, but like I feel like Claren probably. I feel like after the next patch she definitely would.
Yeah. That's the thing. She's still very good. She still has Rivals new character syndrome.
Yeah.
And she's still so new. It's kind of just hard to have any real opinions about the character. Other than, yeah, obviously she's pretty good.
I would go a little further, but you know what? That's reasonable. That's fair.
You know me.
You know me.
The biggest thing that I always see Luna abuse when she's playing this character is I see it's always back air into jab, because the back air has very little landing lag. So
it has like none, yeah.
Yeah, so you can just do back air into jab. It's like you're playing against like Rano's old fair on your shield.
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah, because he would.
You just reminded me of that.
My bad, man. Because he would fair your shield, and then he'd do jab 1, 2, 3 into an up tilt cancel, and he's safe on the shield. She, at least, when she does the tilt, I don't think she's safe. But yeah,
for
like
back air in particular, yeah, I think like back air and nair are those two moves that they're not quote unquote safe on shield, but they're kind of safe.
Oh, they're definitely just safe.
Yeah, well, I'm talking about just back air and nair. Nair actually just is actually.
Yeah, no, like back air is too, like 100%.
Wow.
I think all of her aerials except for up air are like -2, which is safe on shield.
Yeah. Yeah. Hey, listen, I love Luna, but I hate this character. But Luna's awesome, so. Oh, speaking of hating the character, I probably hate to see those up airs.
I hardly think she's an unwinnable character.
Oh yeah.
And you can kind of see that with how well Parker's doing, to be honest.
Yeah, I think what Parker's doing really well is not letting Luna just do dumb Olympia bullshit and making her play like, I don't want to say like honestly, because I want to say more carefully.
I jumped right into
more
it.
carefully is what I'm thinking. Because, like, I think no matter what, she kind of has to play honest in this matchup regardless, but, like, she has to play more carefully with the way that Parker's playing. He's not just... You've kind of mentioned this on before. Parker, if he feels like he needs to, he will make you force the approach.
Yes.
And he won't make something happen if he doesn't think he needs to, and I think that's going to be really helpful for him in this matchup in particular. Because a lot of times, I really do feel like you have to force the Olympia to do something sometimes.
Yeah, I mean,
and Clarence allows him to do that.
Playing like that also allows you to use your range to your advantage, which is like the one thing that Clarence definitely has on this character.
Yeah, you're telling me.
Because she's very stubby, despite her like frame data and lag.
And
the moves
priority.
Just, yeah, they just don't hit that far out away from her small, tiny rat body, right?
Except for Nair, but...
Well, you know. Oh, look. It was an air.
I've argued with people about this longer than I even should have, but I think it's her best move. I think Nair's stupid.
I think it's kind of pointless to like compare different like 3-star Michelin restaurants. You know what I mean?
True. 3-star is generous. I think it's higher than that, but...
Well,
yeah.
three is the maximum.
I thought it was 5.
No. Wait.
Oh, then you're right.
I
thought it was... I've heard Michelin 5-star before.
I think 5-star... I actually... There might just not be a 5-star Michelin restaurant right now. That's what I
Any
think
bougie people in the chat that know how this works?
I watch cooking shows.
Oh, yeah, that's fair. I used to a little bit.
Let's see.
I would just watch, what's it called? Kitchen Nightmares? No. It's the one where Gordon Ramsay comes in and, like, fixes, like, a restaurant that's really shitty.
Yeah, that's Kitchen.
That is Kitchen Nightmares. Yeah.
All right, Michelin stars. Okay, I was right. It's only 3.
Okay, maybe I...
5 is Ratatouille.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, that's fair. But yeah, then you are correct. All this to say, all of her aerials
Yeah, Olympia's
are Michelin
fine.
3-star aerials indeed. Let me tell you what.
Like we've been talking about a lot about Olympia, but like Parker is actually doing a good job of keeping it pretty close. I feel like the way that he likes to play this game kind of does lend itself pretty well to the way that you want to play against Olympia. I do think that his punish is a little inconsistent though, which is definitely gonna hurt him a little bit because this is a fast faller, the mega fast faller, right? Like you want to be able to abuse that, and I feel like he's just not quite getting his bang for his buck there.
I feel like I'd want to see more up tilt, right? Like
Up
I feel
tilt's
like
very
that's
good.
I feel like that's a big one he's really missing. I'm not seeing enough up tilts, I feel.
Yeah.
And I've always been a proponent of just saying do move more isn't very helpful, but genuinely I think that's just good advice here because I don't see him use it that much.
Yeah, I mean, it is kind of slow. It's actually pretty punishable still, so, like, I get why, but at the same time, yes, it's
Well, like,
very
on hit is what I'm saying. Like, if you've already gotten a hit, a lot of hits lead into up tilt. Basically all of her aerials.
Yeah, he just doesn't get more than, like, 1 or 2 hits at any given time, to be honest. Like, I feel like the common thing I see with Parker is that he'll always play neutral so carefully, but he doesn't know how to push his advantage. And also, he never ups, and I've talked to him about this too, especially against a character like Olympia.
Oh my
you
god,
gotta throw her up.
And if she's right below a platform, it's like, okay, I can cover most platforms with up tilt, and even if I can't, I can still, like, drift towards them in forward air and, like, stuff like that.
Yeah, I saw a lot of, so he had a few chances to, wow. Yeah. They call that shit the Dyson, because it'd be sucking you in.
Oh, it does a lot of things. But anyways.
There we go.
But yeah. Yeah.
It's treat. Sometimes you just gotta push buttons. Zabo gets me.
Hey! Listen, if it works, it works.
Yeah.
I'm not saying shit. If it works, it works. Now, all that aside, I think to somewhat further expand on what you meant, like, I think one problem is he'll keep himself in a spot where he's really safe and he does it very well, but then he'll get something out of it and not notice it and just keep himself there and not... I mean, I'm kind of just long-winded saying the same thing you are, but, like, I think, like, in particular, he's too afraid to engage once. Either he's too afraid or he's not quite telling when he has the moment to push. And I think it's one of the two. I can't quite tell.
Yeah, I mean, judging by like what we saw in that last game, where like he had Luna on the platform and then he like waited too long to throw out a move. I think he just doesn't recognize the opportunities yet. Is all it is, really.
Yeah.
Like, he just it's not in his soul memory yet. He doesn't have it in his brain palace.
Oh. I mean, obviously, it's
Oh,
like,
she killed herself. Yeah.
oh yeah. Okay. Well, I was gonna say that wasn't gonna kill, but then she messed up her recovery pretty bad.
Yeah, she just fast fell a little bit.
She's done that a lot. I've noticed. I feel like she's still like not used to the fact that Olympia is that fast of a faller.
Yeah,
On recovery, especially.
She is
Like,
such a like. You're driving the Ferrari now, right? Like.
yeah.
Yeah, like if you can be super precise and you can go as fast as you want, but you take a little bit too strong of a turn, you're gonna fucking spin out and crash, right? So
Yeah, see, when I play this character, it's not big of a bother for me because I played Fox and Melee, so like, I'm used to this.
yeah.
But
That's-
also, Fox has a bullshit recovery, and her recovery is like just okay. Like, so I still mess up a lot of times with her recovery, but also I don't main this character.
Yeah, I find that most Olympia players are they just accidentally like hitfall or fastfall when they shouldn't. It's like their big thing.
I feel like it's becoming. I've always made the joke that endless sliding forward air off ledge is the most common SD in the game. It might not be anymore. Just because Olympia fast falling.
It might not be, yeah.
I'm still gonna believe in my heart of hearts that it's whenever endless slide off forward airs. It happens to everyone. It's a tax, dude.
All I'm saying is that Olympia is the closest thing we have to a hamster, and there is hamster death syndrome. That is
There
a thing we have to consider.
True, true.
Oh, he's more like a V8 swapped Miata. Hell yeah, dude.
Yeah, yeah.
I don't know that much about cars.
I do. I know a little bit. I don't know a lot, but I know a little bit. Luna, after that, like, missed recovery, has kind of brought this back a little bit. It's dead even. And
Oof.
then, he just wasn't ready.
And then Ash opened his big ol' mouth.
Yeah. My big old pie hole. And then all of a sudden, something changes. I've done that, like, literally every time today, by the way. I was commentating earlier solo. And like 5 times I was like, oh, so this is like happening. And then like literally the opposite happened immediately.
That's the classic. I'm surprised Parker didn't go for like a strong attack or anything there.
Yeah, I've noticed one thing.
He SSDI'd out. That is definitely dead with that recovery. Yeah.
All right, so now we
Unluckers.
have you, Pat, right?
Indeed.
Doing the order you should do.
And
less
that means
than
Luna's
total
gonna fight
victory.
you and lose your semis.
A run back from Lumber Smash.
True. And bada bing. Patrick, time for our 23rd set.
23rd? Mean like times 10, you mean? Like,
Yeah.
this is the new U Dino, or this is the new U Dinos. This is the new U Chompers.
Yeah, that's what I said. He's my diet chompers until I get chompers back.
Endless gets buffed next patch. It's like, all right, he's back.
Yeah, really what needs to happen is Matt just has to finish going through the whole roster.
True. Yes.
Because once he finishes going through the whole roster, then he'll actually stick to somebody.
Yeah. Yeah, fun fact, chat, Matt Parker's been pretty stuck on Claren for a while now, but Matt has been pretty consistently going with the Arcane lately, which has worked pretty well for him. He almost reverse 3-0'd me at Lumber Smash. I denied it, thankfully for me, if you're a me fan, for the like 2 people out there. But all that aside,
And I bring 2 anyway.
we have a story that's as old as the game so far, really. CPU0, Plastic Dinos.
Old, like, ancient application.
These two
you guys
have played before, to say the least.
it makes it so like the GameCube doesn't show.
So I'm excited to see how this ends up turning out.
So that's why when I was playing Ellie against Schoolie, like
Zetterburn versus
and I was just like, oh, that's not wrong.
I think Zetterburn Slate wins this matchup. I don't know. I don't really care. It's a close matchup anyways. It's probably near even anyways.
The adapter was programmed.
This matchup is fun, let me tell you what. I think on both sides it's actually pretty fun. Both players, it just kind of feels like they like box the shit out of each other sometimes. And then the other times it feels like they're just spacing away from each other and trying not to get hit. But We got some Luna fans in the chat. Zabo, how have you been, man? There's like a brief moment where my head, like, I didn't actually think you were Phoenix, but like my head, like, interpreted the idea that you're Phoenix just because I've seen you here enough. And it's like, oh yeah, I've seen him at Lunar, I've seen him at another Lunar, I've seen him at Wasteland. It's like, oh yeah, he must be. But then I realized Zabo's a legend. Sorry if you heard that feedback, by the way. I was moving the cord and I accidentally kicked the cord. And it made a sound in my ears, hopefully not your guys'. You're done competing? That is fair. Hey man, it gets tiring. I've been doing this for literally over a decade, so I'm just used to it at this point. Hell yeah, let's fucking go, Zabo. Hell yeah. Like, are you saying that you stop competing has encouraged more Tucson players to be there? Because if so, then, I mean, I respect taking the arrow, I guess, but like, also at the same time, it's like, you know, if you want to play, you should play. And if they won't enter just because you're there, then that's their fault. I mean, that wasn't related to what I said, Zabo, but you know what? Fair enough. You do you, man. Hey, no matter what, if it's your decision, you know you way better than I do, so who am I to say anything? No matter what the reason is. But speaking of what the reason is, why is Zetterburn the way he is? This character, he's kind of annoying sometimes, I'm gonna be honest with you. But he's still a good character. He's still, like, fun to play against for the most part. This could be dead right here. Okay. Good back air by Patrick. Zetter needs it. Yes and no. I kind of agree, kind of don't. I will say, if you played Zetter in Rivals 1, this is your payment for playing that character in Rivals 1. You now get this. Listen, he's not bad in 1, because nobody did it. Ooh, that DI wasn't the best? Yeah, CPU0's been talking about how he wants to use F-tilt a lot more, and to be fair, it is a very good move. I'm so tired of people pretending like Fleet's F-tilt is not an amazing move when it definitely is. And honestly, CPU0's kind of been one of the ones that have shown me the light, especially in that. Watching the wave of tilts now is, you know. I never touched the platform fighter besides Melee 8 years ago. I didn't know that. I thought you came from Ultimate. Shows what the fuck I know. What the hell? Oh, no, I'm not quite hitting the hack stash. Something that I think players should quite start doing. It's just like so good. Like getting a free like ledge refresh like that is so nice. Oh damn. I wish I knew more about your history then. I didn't know that. Yeah, see, I started playing Melee on January 1st of 2013. So I'm a bit of an old head, to say the least. Hell yeah. Oh, this could be it. Okay, he didn't go for the original stylish option, was to just double dare. Instead, he went for the down air and then catch him with down B, which missed. That said, Zetterburn's recovery in this game, I mean, it's not amazing, but it's not bad in this game, which I will forever say it wasn't one, but that's the second point. Who cares? We're in Rivals 2 right now, and in Rivals 2, you get up smashed and die, which that also happens to me, but alright. Dinos taking game 1 pretty convinced. I mean, I won't say pretty convincingly. It was solid, but like that was nowhere near out of Pat's grasp at all. Alright. This counter pick I think is just, I feel like the stage is amazing for both characters, so I never know really what to fear. I feel like there are a bunch of characters that are really good here, and then there's Raster, who's the best here, so, you know. Yeah. Fun fact, chat. Listen, I know Dinos ended up 3-0ing me anyways, but this stage, I think against Setter, you should, or against Rather, you should not let him ever do that. But Dinos is way better than me, so it doesn't matter. Speaking of way better, that forward air. I'm sorry for that. Yeah, I get that. I get that so hard, Zappo. This could be it. Oh, that was an amazing air dodge with that. Goddamn. Accidentally dash attacks the other way. Still getting used to tilt stick, by the way. That might have been a tilt stick moment. Okay. Yeah, Gatling will do it. Fireball from ledge. Doesn't parry it, but also doesn't really... He doesn't get hit by it, but it doesn't quite stuff it stuff. Okay, Gatling to get him up in the air. Interesting that he was able to fair that fast. I did not think he'd be able to. Interesting. I don't know if that was a he wiggled out thing. That might have been him wiggling out, because that did not look too fairable to me. Oh, he tried to read that, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I think Patrick had another tilt stick moment there, yeah. To remind the chat again, in case you were here earlier when I talked about it, CPU0 is getting used to tilt stick now. He changed pretty recently. That said, I mean, Patrick is no stranger to adapting to new things. I mean, like, he picked up Fleet, became, like, easy top 4 material in, like, a month. So, top 4 in the stage, but, like, so obviously, like, adapting to new things is not really that big of a problem for him, but it is still something new that, you know, he's still going through growing pains with. Got a lot of new people switching to things. We also had Rocky. Rocky is now switching to Fleet, which is news to me. Ooh, great back air. That, for a second, I thought he might have gotten hit for that. Great weight. Nice. For a second, it actually looked like Pat might have fastballed up to his death before he died. But yeah, he had so not a problem at all. Oh, by the way, it is 1-1 chat. I apologize for not updating. And the DPI on this mouse makes me want to shit my pants. Alright, there we go, chat. It's updated. By the way, Zabo, I don't even know what the fuck Card Fight Vanguard is. Is that like another game? Is that... Hello, Alchemical? And now we're going to Crystal Oasis, baby. Real ones remember this being a stage skin for a different stage. But real ones also know it as this stage, because every Rivals player is a real one. TCG, yeah, that's what I kind of assumed, Zabo. I heard card, and I'm like, okay, so it's probably TCG, but like, you know. Weeb TCG, interesting. Oh, that combo is kind of juicy. Not quite enough to kill. Both wall zones are actually kind of deceptively big in this stage. So that's something you always have to take in. I almost said take in mind. Take into consideration, keep in mind. It's the same fucking thing. Forward air, not quite gonna get the second one. It was a good, like, tricky DI by Patrick, but also just a slight mistake. Tries to read the up B. I'm interested why that is. I feel like that was an easy red trap and then punish on stage. Who knows? Hey, Noah's in winners finals and I'm not, so. Okay. Very nice forward air. Spacing was pretty solid. Okay, Nair. That air dodge was kind of silly looking. I don't think Noah wanted to do that. Yeah, see, there's that forward tilt coming out. Like, it's really good if you can't super, like, sweet spot that ledge, because, like, you would normally want to down tilt there, but, like, you know, going higher might help not getting hit by down tilt, but then you get forward tilted, and now you're sent out into the shadow realm. So I like the way that Patrick is, like, using forward tilt in a way that I'd even say is innovative. I don't really see Fleets use it like he's starting to use it. Back air, baby! when that, no tech on that, the reverse is going to send him far enough off to just die for that. Alright, side B. Yeah, it's so scary going into a fleet that's charging F smash literally ever, even if you're in a spot where you shouldn't get hit by it. It's so terrifying, dude. Oh, this is scary. This is a big punish. Up tilt, up air, forward smash. He's just clinical, man. And then, yeah, Dinos just doesn't recover. Unfortunate. Alright. Chad, it'll always take me a second to update the score count because the DPI on this thing is absurd, but... And yes, I will continue to complain about it. Stretching the wrist. Always good to stretch your hands, chat, by the way. Always stretch your hands. $20K DPI are bad. You know what? I'm going to keep it a trillion with you, Alchemical. I don't even know how DPI truly works. It's like, higher number means it goes faster, right? Well, I say low DPI, so that means, okay, so 20K. I don't know what's high or what's low. I don't know what DPI I use. I just know I have a very, very low DPI for most people. Oh my god, the up airs! Oh my god, we got Marth up airs, bro! Marth up airs in our year 2025. 500 to 2500. And 220K? Bro, do you like look at your mouse and it fucking goes to the other side of the screen? What the hell? That's insane. I'd love to see you play Osu. And I know, for those that know in chat, yes, I know I'm an Osu player. Okay, 1200, okay. I don't know why I thought you were being genuine. But I'd imagine my DPI is probably under that range you gave me of normal, probably. I don't know. I literally have no clue. My mouse has a button right under the scroll wheel that has multiple options for DPI, and I picked the second lowest one. The lowest one is like obscene, but excuse me, chat. Got the hiccup. Not really, I just did one, but still. Missed opportunity on the up smash there. Yes, a reminder, loser this goes into losers finals, who will play against the winner of Luna and myself. So, ooh, forward smash, okay. See, that F tilt was insane. Ah, we got the adverts. Not much we can do about that one. Mid-roll adverts. Shoutouts to Twitch and Miss Maximus. That Nair was, that Nair looked really funny. The way that killed, like, it purpled at like 170, but it almost looked like a Smash 4 KO, where like, despite the fact that he got hit by a massively strong hit, a high percent, it felt like he kind of just floated away slowly. It's not as bad as it was in Smash 4. In Smash 4, if you got hit by a kill move, you would like, well, especially off the top, it looked like you're getting abducted by aliens. It was really goofy. But let's see if Dinos can take this to a game 5, or if Pat's just going to close it out. Right now, Dinos is cooking, so... Late fireball, yeah, late up-close fireball is juicy in neutral. Because, like, of course you can't react to it. You can read it, but... if you don't do nothing, then you're... Oh, and that upstrong on the platform's gonna kill! That's a game 5, baby! Game 5, the 5th game of the set, aka the last one. Yeah, Alchemical, now that your ads are probably over. I don't know if my mouse is really quote-unquote fancy or anything. I'm pretty sure it's like... I usually get SteelSeries mouses, or mice, and I don't know why. I'm kind of just dedicated to that for some reason. I don't know. But... Yeah. I'm pretty sure like all Steel Series mice have that. Chat, can we talk about the fact that the plural for mouse being mice is really cringe? I think mice is a disgusting sounding word. Mouses just sounds right, doesn't it? It just sounds right to me. And it's like, oh, but this grammar rule. I don't give a shit. But like, it's like apparently one of the ways you could use plural for moose is beast, and that's disgusting. That word sounds gross. Why? Anyway, speaking of why, we got Zetterburn and Fleet on the screen. Fireball from ledge, kind of a Dinos classic, not gonna lie. It's a really good mix-up, so I understand why he uses it. And then the tech chase up smash is gonna take it. Not enough Krags, not gonna lie. There is one here. And none of them, I don't think Val played on stream at all today. So yeah, I don't think there was any Krags today. Alchemical. Do you want me to go Krag and Losers? I'm not going to, but do you want me to? Is this Tucson or Phoenix? This is Phoenix. Particularly Chandler Gilbert. Kind of like somewhat southeast Phoenix. More south central, to be honest. Alchemical, are you AZ? I don't recognize the name. Yeah, just using Legend Vuln. Nair off ledge, yeah, committed to an aerial right in front of ledge. Can be scary if you don't hit. Because you're almost always going to get hit by invincible aerial. And yeah, again, committing to something in a weird spot, you know, just going to... Alright, playing some solid neutral, forward curl. Oh, misses the hack stash, so because of that, gives Patrick an opportunity to take the lead here. Misses the up strong. This might... No. Oh, what the... Chat, I am commentator's person partner today. That's all I'm going to say. Alright, we're going to see an up air in area. Doesn't quite get the up tilt out of it, though. This is tense, chat. I'm not my brother's in Phoenix. Okay, so yeah. I was about to say, if you're not from Arizona, a lot of people don't know what Tucson is. For most people, Arizona is Phoenix and then literally nothing. Which, to be fair, they're not far off. Like, God forbid I talk about somebody who isn't from Arizona about Flagstaff. I always tell people, chat, if you're not from Arizona and you don't know what Flagstaff is, what I want you to picture, I want you to picture what you think Arizona looks like, take the opposite, and that's what Flagstaff is. It's a literal forest that gets snow and like really cold winters and like... Ooh, that forward air was really well spaced! Yeah, good parry. That was a good read. Forward air, not going to do it obviously, but going to put him in a recovery spot. And right above the parry, that DI wasn't great. And Patrick can secure the edge guard. Yep, that's going to be it. Close set. Great set too, by the way. That was a really good set.
I don't miss.
They use edge on this computer? Why?
There's a lot of times you're just like near the corner, just
Chat, I have to resist the urge to constantly complain about everything about this setup.
It's just like hard to describe why it's good because it's just such a no nonsense move. It's like it doesn't do anything.
No, not start match, you dickhead.
Yeah, I mean, it's just clarinet tilt.
Yeah, and they buffed it like a while ago, and I think that was like at the time we were more concerned.
You know what? I'm not doing character data. I'm too lazy, chat.
You know, like the big update where there's like all the base knockback.
Yeah.
That was one of the moves. So it was like, oh, this move actually just like makes sense.
I believe that.
Kind of deletes you.
No,
Chat, I may not be the most intelligent individual on the planet. I'll be honest with you. Alright. Fucking... brackets. Let's report. I'm just reporting, chat. Give me a second. I'm sorry. I'm being stupid. 2, 3 for CPU0 and submit result. Now it's me, Luna, chat. Load set. I'll try.
Olympia's biggest fan.
Yeah, I'm well known for that. All right, chat.
Now it's 2 games you absolutely adore.
I love fighting Olympian 1.
I was playing every day. Playing AZRivals.
Hello? It's me. I love TOing. Alrighty. They're switching seats. Whatever works for them. They're figuring it out. I'm doing the TO thing where I'm like looking to see like how much I need to troubleshoot. I'm like I'm like gauging in my head whether I need to get out of this chair or not. Restart is the classic solution. They're getting their obligatory restart in before the set. Ooh. It takes a while sometimes. Banger. All right, they're trying it again.
It's like going in and out. And now it's gone. Yeah, the game was frozen. That's hilarious.
What's going on?
So we restarted the game because port 3 had her tag on it. We couldn't switch to port 3. Yep, that's the classic. And now we started it again and it froze on loading online assets. And now...
Hopefully this one works.
Oh, I hear the static again.
Just give it a bit.
Items, downloading online data.
Okay. Made it in.
I can still hear the static that's on.
The answer was, Noah, get out of your chair. It is best of 5. Ugh. Making me swap the teams. Motherfuckers. Almost there. Bada bing. Excellent. Okay, we're into it. Loser semis. Ash on the Raptor. Luna on the Olympia. So the last time these two played, I believe it was a 3-0 in Luna's favor, which was at the monthly. You in your bed? Dude. Can we trade? You want to come TO this tournament for me? I believe Ash got 3-0'd last time they played at the monthly, which would have been about 2 weeks ago. So, interested to see what happened. I believe this is actually their head-to-head defining matchup. Because they should be 1-1, I think. I'm going to check. Luna and... Yep, they are 1-1, so this is a very important match right now, actually. This is the last tournament of the season. Whoever wins this match is coming out on top in the head-to-head for the PR season. That's kind of fucking awesome, to be honest. So far, been keeping it pretty even. I feel like Ash has been struggling a little bit at these really, really low percents just because Olympia is such a fast faller that, like, it's hard to get things started sometimes if you don't know exactly what you're looking for. She's still new, too, so it's kind of, people are learning how to combo her. But once you get Olympia to that, like, 40 to 60 range, I feel like Raster can kind of go hog wild. Oh, boy. Fair not quite going to kill. Hello. Welcome. This is definitely one of those matchups where it's like, yeah, Raster might just fucking die sometimes. Like, that's just how it's going to be. Olympia is the kind of character where she does not have a lack of strong options that she can throw out in neutral that just will kill. You'd be surprised. Like, because Raster is a floaty, sometimes a lot of characters will get him to this weird percent where, like, they can't outright kill him, but also everything sends too far to, like, continue comboing. So you might have, like, a weird, like, percentage range of, like, 80 to 120 where you just can't combo Raster with a lot of things. Thank you, Trevor. Reverse hit. Holy moly, Pat's on commentary. Have you never commentated, like, ever?
Okay, well, that's not true.
Oh,
But
okay.
I do not commentate much.
That's fair. That's okay. Dude, it's
The
our
chair
weekly.
was
We're chilling.
falling.
So, they've been keeping it pretty even so far.
Yeah, I just got back from not being in the room.
Oh, yeah. Good old
But
bathroom break.
honestly, yeah, I was going to say, once you get your big opener, oh.
You got a DI out.
Okay, that's probably from me because she's super used to, like, being, like, upper, and then there's a back air hit, so she's like, oh, shit, like, where's the clap or whatever.
Yeah, that's kind of like her, Raster's down tilt is kind of like, also like Rano's down tilt where you get scared.
There was good DI, Like, oh, the worst move in the game. Oh, but she's not
too
ready
slow
for it.
on the punish. She actually...
The scary thing about Raster is that Olympia has a lot of moves like that even at this percent still combo.
Yeah, she's not one of those characters that suffers from the floaty syndrome. She can kind of just always combo you into a kill.
You get up B too.
Yeah.
Up B goes high.
I was actually going to mention where she could have had that kill. If she had done her up B out of shield, she actually 100% had it.
Got the score thing.
Oh, yeah.
Also, we got to get the right here. How... Oh, it's over here. I was going to say how developed is Olympia. How many skins? Oh, okay, we got the skins.
Yeah, we're getting there. She's still she doesn't have the she doesn't have everything yet, I don't think.
Yeah, so Ash going through and force. We've talked about this a lot. He really, really likes the low amount of stage, just kind of like pressure and rush down people. Also, probably for some reason to me, where I really like the blast zones. Very, very close between the edge of the stage and the blast zone, because it's like you kind of get your edge guard kill off the side. I will say though, just based on my, I'd say limited experience, but I actually have more experience with Olympia than most people. But most of the time I just kill her raw, so I actually don't even think I need the blast zone too much. I want bigger ones to survive over ones that will just kill her raw.
That's the
more
thing.
for other people like Zetter.
I feel like she's the type of character where if you are really good at killing her horizontally, just fucking go for it, right?
Yeah.
Because, like...
She is light, though. I will give it that. It
Yeah,
it doesn't have to be tied to edge guards. You can just land a strong move, but I'm not sure if Raster is
that was great.
The type that's like that. You know?
Raster's going to have a lot of confirms off the side, so I think he just... And
Oh,
also,
nice.
he's like...
That
He's going to explode anyway against Olympia. You might as well take the stage you like where you're going to be able to kill her faster, right?
Yeah.
So...
That was a detrimental combo break earlier, by the way, because like in my mind, I'm just like, oh shit, this could be like a good 60% at least.
Yeah.
Yeah, like here's pop up right here. Here's the thing is, I don't know what is Raster's up throw again. This is showing my amateur knowledge.
His up throw?
Yeah, it's like does he have a good combo throw that just places him up?
It's actually very similar to Olympia's.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm surprised I haven't seen it. Maybe we've already seen it. I'm just stupid. Oh, how did that not sweet spot? That's kind of crazy.
Yeah, he's been like just barely missing them a lot actually.
There you go. What?
Wow, nice.
Okay. They're faster guys, right?
True.
All right, Ash is the worst move in the game, as he says. He does need it.
It's good.
Apparently, it's good enough to be used more than once so far this set. All right, surely this is bad. Oh,
Nice.
okay, there you go.
Nah, I respect that. He went for the safe
Yeah,
option.
no, I agree. Because I was just like, oh wait, the best way to kill them with the collapse is to just not clap at all. Can't
It's
miss
true.
Can't miss your collapse if you don't clap.
You
You're
once
dead? Oh, I think she could have just up-beat.
I don't think it would
Would
have
it
quite
killed?
killed.
Okay. I know Ratchet is super light and floaty.
He is, but like on this stage at that height, I think it was like the last percentage range where it wouldn't have killed him. There it is.
Yeah. Forward tilt. That move is fast, by the way. I got killed by that like 5 times in my set. There were like 3 times where I'm like, she's going to F-tilt me. She's gonna run up to me on ledge and she's gonna F-tilt me. I go off a ledge, I don't immediately shield, she F-tilts and I try to shield and it's just too slow.
I feel like it's kind of funny too because it's like
just fast enough.
even if it doesn't outright kill you, it's fast enough that it'll catch you like running back.
Yes.
So you'll just DI it really poorly.
That was me too. I'm just like, it was like I should shield. But then if you shield, then like you're scared to like she'll do like her other fast moves.
Oh, that was where you
that
come
was
into
good
the clap.
Worst move again? Yeah, now this is getting scary because like this is the point where
Nice.
there.
Not
Did she
really.
Oh
Wow.
my god. Okay. There
Okay,
you go.
yeah.
Okay. Pulling everything out of the kitchen sink to win that game.
He's on the board. And that's kind of what I was saying. Like,
yeah.
I think that counterpicks to stages like that Raster loves anyway are great because you get your things like the Nair kills a lot earlier than you would normally.
That's the fleet thing.
Yeah, exactly.
The back air.
That's how you kill this character.
Yeah.
Is because you're not going to kill her vertically
busting,
most of the time anyway unless you get her in like some super fucked up setup, right? She's
It's
a
like
mega
Raster,
fast
regardless of where you go, you're going to die anyway, so they die exponentially while you die more linearly, so
exactly.
it's going to make a much bigger difference that you're dying sooner than if my character's dying sooner.
Which is why I think it's also very smart that Luna has now picked a stage that has mega big blast zones.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Well,
Ash has been doing a really good job of pushing his
that down
aggression.
tilt. Honestly, now that I swapped the tilt stick and I'm like I'm playing around with it, I'm starting to see like it on everyone else. I mean, Raster absolutely has it as well. I mean, he does have strong stick technically, but
yeah,
you know, you get to use
I
it.
feel like Raster has it more than everyone else, like just because he's always done it. Because
you don't have a choice. You're getting tilt stick on the ground whether you like it or not.
Exactly. Yeah.
You get your only difference is that if you get dash attack if you press it forward or not, which I learned today.
Excuse. Oh, excuse me. Fuck. Ugh.
What's this? Oh yeah, down.
Wow. No up strong.
Yeah, I was a little surprised at that too. I think she was talking about though how she was trying to get used to doing dockets because dockets is a little weird on box with her setup. I mean, I'm getting used to it too because I have to press 2 buttons like adjacent to each other as opposed to just cheating with claw and pressing. I guess they're 2 buttons, but they're separate buttons. They're not like the same.
I think Ash has realized that she's not good at DIing down tilt, and she's not good at DIing out of Nair.
She's like way too scared. It's probably not even just for me. It's just the fact that it's like if you in a Rivals 1 sort of way, if you're getting comboed and you get 1 bad DI on the killing throw, the finishing blow, that's death. So it's like, well, over time, it's much more worth it to just like always DI everything in, but unless you're like Ash and you're very receptive to just like, oh, I'm getting a shit ton of value. So let me just not do the finishing move. Let me just build up a ton of free damage.
I mean, I feel like that's just kind of the strat sometimes against Olympia. Is like, especially because she's so fast and she's such a fast faller, it's scary to commit to combos sometimes because she gets out so much faster than you expect.
Right, and I was even thinking too, it's like sometimes like no DI I feel like is the best because like if you want to go far away, that's just natively where I feel like would happen. Like there's not many times I feel like you want to just go straight out, at least at the high percents.
Good air dodge.
Because Olympia is kind of close to the weight that Raster used to be at, because Raster was like 65 or
Thanks,
something.
Trevor.
Yeah, thanks, Trevor. Falcon Punch.
Gotta love it.
Or more knee, but you know. It's Mario. I do play Mario P+.
Mario's funny.
Yeah, he's a very no-nonsense, good at a lot of things, basically. This character kind of faster, though.
Oh, yeah.
They took away her invincible dash, so it's just slowly spread out across the rest of her attributes now. Because that's also something I learned today through Ash. It's like, oh, I didn't even know Lily was quote-unquote slow in Rivals 1, but I guess like everyone's kind of
well, she was slow, but then she had a bunch of like
she had the
movement
movement
cancel
tools.
options.
You
Wow, that
might
broke
be-
shield.
Okay, you're not dead. Yeah, because I forgot this is gold line. Still though.
Yeah, I mean, Even like Olympia's not gonna just outright kill Raster like that.
I'm trying to remember, how did how did she even get that shield break?
I've forgotten the move already now, but it was a
There's
little
lot
surprising.
Yeah, they kind of just got some shield damage. I don't know if there was like a down B at all that ever hit shield, but there's been like a couple shield breaks there. Wasn't there one in Parker and Iron Frog set too? That was another one that kind of surprised me.
Yeah, Ash broke Parker's shield with
that was
down
good, too.
B. With Raster down
Oh,
B.
that's why it linked up, yeah.
Yeah,
Honestly,
it was
that
really
might be
weird.
the only one, yeah. Oh, absolutely. Actually, yeah, it still makes a lot of sense. Yeah, and that one's really tough to DI. Not surprised there. That's what I was thinking way back to the Aether Forest game. I was like, even if this technically doesn't purple, it's like, I feel like it's so hard that you might as well go for that B anyway.
Yeah.
Apparently it's different in the Rivals one too. That's what Steven said after at Lumbers.
There are a lot of things that are different.
Yeah. Which is funny because when I went to Rivals 1 and I was DIing, even when she was still in beta, I was just like, oh, yeah, I already know what this move is. So, I don't know. Maybe Eliod and Flea are just a little too similar in that regard. But,
You never know.
yeah. I just know if I DI up and in, that's the good DI a lot of times, but there are some times where I have to do it halfway in or else I am dead.
Yeah.
Also, that shield again, you might just see it like a force shield break today.
Yeah, he's definitely getting punished for relying on shields a lot.
Yeah, shielding's kind of interesting in this game because you build up the health for hitting people. So it's like I'm always like, whenever someone's shield is like really low, I'm just like, all right, don't get it. I want to get this.
I gotta get this shield
Especially
break.
because Fleet's got really strong shield breaks. So you just get up strong.
Yeah, you just charge her up strong, pull them up.
I'm privileged because a lot of shield breaks, you know, they'll plop on the platform, but my character does not care about that.
True.
Yeah, not quite. It is one moment you're happy to be a floaty.
I feel like there's a lot of reasons to be happy or a floaty in this game, to be honest.
I guess that's true. I'm just kind of thinking, like, sometimes I die anyway, but it's all relative, you know. There's a lot of people dying.
It wasn't a perfect ledge grab, so she caught his little thingy sticking up.
Yeah, little claw.
Okay.
Scarf box.
I'm down for a scarf box.
A grab box. It's only grabbable. You shouldn't be taking damage for getting a scarf, but you should absolutely be grabbable.
Excuse me, I yelled a lot
very
all of a
confident
sudden.
lead. Just honestly, just holding the whole stage, like even if it's kind of just war attrition, like Luna's just kind of always got this. That said, though, swinging it back.
She's definitely been doing
going
a
to
good
die for that. Oh, like,
not quite.
I almost said Smashville. Julesdale. That's why I'm starting to go to stage. It's not quite a rock wall under Ethereum Forest, but it's on its way with same level as Hodojo. No bueno.
What was a very close kind of swingy set is
Yeah,
now
the first two
firmly
games.
in Luna's hands right now.
I thought it was going to be a game 5, but she's figuring it out. To Luna's credit, I don't know how often she's played this matchup because in general it doesn't seem like she gets to play as much as she wants to usually. So ironically enough, Fleet is one of her better characters.
Yeah,
But,
I mean, since she gets to play you at Mondays,
yeah.
right?
Ironically, she just played Rocky, so I was just like, oh, poor Rocky. Like the one person who normally you would jump scare them with a matchup, but it's like, oh no, this is the highest level that they're used to playing. We played it early on Monday.
One thing I've noticed, everyone against Luna tonight, they're so scared of going off stage and like using the invuln against the up B. And like, I get it, but you need to understand how it works so that you can
They're
play
scared of
aggressively
Olympia
against
all the time when it's like, no, this is your moment.
Yeah,
My
like she
underdog?
has
Yeah.
moments that are exploitable for sure.
Yeah. I know, but that's just because I have a couple more months than most people.
Honestly, I barely played against her at all in beta.
Yeah.
There it is.
Yeah, I was spoiled for Chris Docs.
Yeah.
Second Olympia was dropping, I was just like, that matchmaking chat looking real
Nothing
fine
less
right
than
now.
total victory.
Bada
Yeah,
bing.
nothing less than total victory. Good luck, my man.
Thank you. I played
You
against
just rooted me
an
for the
Olympia
interesting
online
content,
earlier.
didn't ya?
Ah, you
honestly,
know me.
I'm glad to see us run back.
Maybe I just wanted to fight her again.
Yeah. This time,
That's what it was.
hopefully her controller, because we think it's her controller on those types of adapters that fries it, and then like you get the weird pause or whatever the thing happens. So it hasn't happened today. So, but yeah, we'll get a more authentic set. Nice. I will set Olympia. Yeah, I guess I didn't get a scar kill. I didn't realize that. Blue ice. I had a friend when he was done with Smash Cam. He was like, "Oh, I got destroyed by the new character with ice," and I'm like, "Atlas?" And he's like, "No, the other one." And I'm like, "Oh, blue skinned Olympia." Then it's like, If I got a nickel for every new character that could be mistaken for being an ice user.
It's a long story, but
Because there's like,
Smash
I think 3 that already have her blue, which is kind of funny. I mean, I guess by that logic, it's just the palettes. She puts in ice if it's blue. If it's red, it's like crystallite jelly. I guess the green would also be, it would be like grape crystallized. Get in the crystal. So I'll have to see how this goes. For those who do not know, it's, I almost said Smash Camp. The other one at Lumber Smash. Yeah, they both had Smash in there. This was a 3-1 in favor of Luna. It was a little scuffed though. There was like some adapter issues happening on my setup. They happened this Monday too, so we do think it was. She uses like a hitbox controller. It's like kind of the thing that Ultimate players use. I know a Dakpo he also uses it just because it has like the most amount of buttons. But it's kind of old, and I think the old does not go with the new too well on the adapters. So we got like some issues. Noah kind of gave the game away, and then she snuck up from under and won. And then that was grand finals. But now we will get this run back, and hopefully that will not happen this time. You'll get her set in. Just in time too. Oh shoot! Actual rock paper scissors. Got him. Honestly, I'm not even used to seeing it. I hardly spectate this game, and I sure as heck don't do it myself because just save time. No mission point. That's where we started. Oh, dojo. So probably a lot that both these characters use, but just by nature of this being a game where the characters are all quite good at the game. I know. I feel like we're gonna see a lot of what just happened there. Like they shield, and one person does an out shield move, and then they get their out shield move gets shielded, and then they just go back and forth. This is some vintage spacey Dinos. Some people would say Limbia's more spacey. For me, I don't know too much. I want to pretend like I know who's spacey, but I feel like I think hard enough. Completes is spacey. She's a fox. She's got that very fast dare. One on top of her. Comes out quick, low end lag. This is a spacey. Oh, reversal. Oh! Ready for that. You know, we're seeing Noah man of his word, though. He was like, these people, they gotta go off stage. Okay, still alive. Kick it far away. That's going to be a difference maker for Luna. I feel like Noah's got some really, really good DI. So she's going to have to either get edge guard or she's going to have to get raw kills. And I don't feel like that are too easy to kill raw. Like, he's not heavy, but he's not light either. Like right there. Although she did kind of just like SMH thing. Oh, holy shit. Oh, you know what? That was a nerf. Oh, what? Okay, never mind. Noah's just got eventually. Sure you can. Oh, that's. I will say, Luna has improved her recovery a lot. Even Monday. I was gonna say on Monday too, she also improved it quite a lot. But that's gonna be another big difference maker. Just like how much she's gonna die at those early percents. Because honestly, there was games I started with her that I'm just like, holy cow, I'm already at 80%. I haven't hit her once, and I get a grab, and then it's just like, oh, cool. I up the rest of you, basically. So honestly, living at 100%, not too shabby of a stock. She's got advantage now. Oh, what a good jump over the fireball. I kind of took notes of that too, in my own set was the fact that he does a lot of like punch and stuff, and it kind of loses to like kind of like an overshot like that. Gets the kill eventually. Oh, that's completely died. Honestly, kind of like insane mental. Just like, because at one point, Noah's controller was gonna. We'll just say not the best. So it was a legit mix-up. That said though, speaking of a best, got a great combo, but now it's trading back. There was a brief 69, but unfortunately fired. Oh, disadvantage. Nice. Yeah, you gotta respect that better. There's a very specific point that he was going to hit when he was coming up from that invincibility. Nice mix-up. That move gets me hit. Uh-oh. No bueno. It's practice. We'll get there eventually. Yeah, one thing that Luna's kind of missing too, or at least I don't think I saw in my set at all, is, or at least I don't know if he got it kind of in any other set she's been on stream, but I don't think she's got the rat trick down. She'll go for it if she has to, but when she does have to go for it, there's like a 20% chance she'll get it. I think she's gotten it before, but it's not something that I feel like she's quite prepared for, and that is a good boon because like there's a lot of times where it's like, oh shoot, Olympia's still alive here, and then she can't quite get it yet. So that's just now, you know, Luna still pick up this character fresh, not even a month old yet, so we're all getting there. Nice, and she did the up till after that. That was something we went over on Monday. She wasn't quite understanding my, if you do forward special to grab, but they just break out immediately because of the grab protection. So I had to let her know, it's like, oh, the yellow. So got that up till out. Very heavy. Now she's gonna purple. Yeah, interesting stage pick for Rockwall. I think it's good for Olympia though. We kind of talked about it earlier. For it's gonna benefit a lot for Olympia. It just kind of dies in the guards anyway. So she's just gonna get those raw kills. And I feel like against someone like Noah too, especially, that's not gonna be like too prolific. There's not gonna be too many chances to get like. I mean, she did get that one in the last game though. But yeah, there you go, just raw kill. Even if on the top. I'm kind of curious more is the platforms because when I played, I thought the platforms really benefited Olympia's upper chains, but I could also see a case. Okay, mostly unscathed. You're just gonna use it smashing out. But yeah, in my set, I found the platforms to be really good in helping Olympia get those up air confirms. But that's me as a floaty, so I don't know if like it's like kind of a Marth FD situation where it's like, oh, you actually don't want the platform, so you can just combo for days and they have no escape. I can imagine it being the case, but you know, the same could go for Zetter, or the same build, sending her upwards combo. Technically, Olympia falls way faster than Zetter does. Then, again, I think it just ultimately comes down to better player too. Like, some players are just better at some players than others. So you just gotta use the tools, the resources available to you to get great effect. Oh. I was wondering if we'd see a Dawkins there. But that's also, I guess, another thing you gotta play. Luna is this good and she's still growing in many respects. Thanks, Trevor. Thank you, Trevor, to the Steam achievement. Yeah. We went over this at Smash Camp. There was, at least between the group that I was with, there was only one person who knows of the intentional reverse forward air. It's like no one in their right mind has ever intentionally gotten that reverse hit, but it's like, actually I know one combo, but it was a beta clip, so we can have it. So, yeah, it could be me though. I'm getting reverses all the time. Thank you, Dan. Dan loves my character. Pardon the nurse of December 3rd. Oh my goodness, good thing you're fast baller. But you're gonna have to make up that lost time. Good, she respected the ledge this time. Because honestly, that's a big difference maker. That's Noah's in a spot where he can die into, oh, I have advantage, stay on you, and this top level player, he's gonna press the advantage. Gotta make the most out of your openings, especially on this Zeta. Oh, no crystal usage. I kind of noticed that throughout the set. Noah's been good at like dodging kind of the crystallizing force, you know. And so I feel like in some spots where Luna would be able to get it anyway. Oh, nice showdown. Oh, there you go. Immediately making me even worse. But I was gonna say a lot of these spots where she does have like more of an guaranteed chance to get in it, she doesn't go for it. So that could be kind of like a confidence difference. Alright, there's no platforms. Noah really gotta use it as well. Thanks, Trevor. I think that was Trevor. Hard to get quite remember. There's like a gem dash in the middle there too. I actually forget gem dash even in this box. I so often just get hit by the crystal itself that like that's that. You know, it's like such a big part of kind of what makes it good. I mean, if you held me at gunpoint and asked me like what angle that sends at and everything, I would not be able to tell you. No, it doesn't get the left grab. Honestly, I hate to make stereotypes, but that's probably another ultimate thing too that Luna might have to get replace. Like being able to like do the quick wave dash to the ledge. I wonder, because she was from Rano originally, and Rano has very, very low dash frames. So that's probably was easier with that character. And I don't know, maybe she just doesn't feel comfortable doing it with Olympia. I also don't know Olympia's dash frames though. Good for it, so that's why you pick Rocco for it. Get that nice kill. For I think the first time in the set, Luna has a lead. You don't want to sleep on this character. You don't want to sleep on this player. I remember in my own time, even back when she was quite a different character. I almost got reverse 3-0 myself. It was 1 game loss and then 2 game losses, and then it's like, oh, I respect it. But this is Noah. I am on commentary, Zabo. That is my voice. Sometimes I don't even believe it myself. Oh, thanks, Trevor. Wait, I think both the F tilt and the. But I chose down. The down tilt and F tilt were both. Yes, I am something. Got that right. You see, amazing Olympia aerial on field. Into better amazing aerial on field. Oh, high percent. Oh. Okay, good DI. And right above, I think she could have capitalized on the fact that he had to do that up B. But it's, I guess it's also tricky just because Olympia's in a lot of lag during that too. Yeah, there you go. Not the only brown, I guess it's brown furred character with a godlike F tilt versus other recoveries.
Nothing less than total.
Not brown right now though. Yep, that is me. That is Central Processing Unit 0. Central Processing Unit of the Zero Right. Oh, we're going back? Okay, I guess Rockwell. Crazy how they are not going to Crystal Oasis. Scared of the Olympia buffs. Oh, upper. Oh, double Trevor. We're just calling it out. Any reverse hit Trevor. There you go, down tilt. That was 4 huggable, but it's not stop the move and being the sauce. Nice, there you go. I'm jealous. I mentioned this earlier, but being a tilt stick user now, I'm noticing all these moments where you get like these juicy tilt moments you don't quite have before. Nice, gotta respect that ledge. Good DI. I think most of the time you'd be ready for a DI out, but that time was a DI in. So you kind of had that read of a forward air ended up not confirming. Nice, good pressure. I get hit by that a lot on Endos as well. There's like a lot of times where like I think I'm quite safe, and we'll like almost like land with an aerial. And then it's like, oh, just jump scare. I got my normals. So that was kind of like something that gets me as well. I can attest to that. Ooh, okay. I think if you're a Luna right now, okay, she's not doing what I was gonna say, but it's like anytime I'm on fire, I'm making sure I don't get killed. But it was almost kind of a mix-up in itself to not pull back. You know, you fight forward. Aether, in some ways, is kind of on a timer as well to make the most of it, get his kill confirmed. So maybe that could be your time to intercept it. If there's any character to do it, it would be really good. Oh. Yeah, there's the platforms. They get a ton of use. Have we seen an Edibless in this bracket? We actually did have I Am Frog pull out Edibless on stream. So, but they go for the Ditto, but I think it was only game 1. Game 2 they ended up swapping. I almost won an amateur bracket too, so it's quite a respectable show. Not this amateur bracket, I just know 8 days. Lord knows if we have any other Ediblesses here, but I'm not the best person. Oh, just too late. Setter falls fast. There you go. Thanks, Trevor. Oh, standoff. Noah getting that extra credit. I feel, especially on Rockwall versus Olympia, we're kind of happy to maybe not be dead at this point. Because it could be, I don't know if I should say it would be an even game, but might as well feel like it kind of. It's like, you can die to a straight hit this enough if you can. I know getting that straight hit can be tough though. And I also live the life of a flute player who can, like, my straight hit is a grab. That's kind of it. Even like a forward hit, forward air can like finish your hit. That can lead to a single set. Another forward tilt. Forward tilt's the name of the game today. Between multiple characters, multiple sets. He's got the sauce. DI in, but you're an okay character for now to be DI in. Nice. Gotta respect that edge now. Everyone got it. Oh, here we go. Oh, okay, not gonna kill, but it would have killed, but still good damage. That's kind of where we're seeing, again, the platform's like benefiting. So it's like, I don't know if that makes a difference compared to a stage without platforms in that moment, but it kind of doesn't seem to matter anywhere. Anyway, because of how big Olympia, said Endless, Olympia's number is. So it kind of goes both ways, you know? A little bit of lag. Luna honestly kind of using the crystal smartly. She realizes it's a pivotal moment, and that crystal in itself is really good stage control. Gives it a lot. Now that it's gone though, she does have that projectile back to use. There it is. Doesn't quite pop it, except right there. Now it's gone, back on the table, but it is something that is not occupying the stage right now. Okay, no one was very ready for like a pull forward in that situation, but the platform kind of intervened. Or being like the fast forward kind of benefits it. Oh, mamma mia. Oh, I think that was like a startup of jab, but that's on free too. All right, pivotal moment. Oh, locks it on. Oh, back air. I'm like, at this point, anything's getting killed from both sides. Oh, there we go, the forward air. And here we go, we got game 5. Making this one heck of a set. Will it be Rockwall? Or will it be Crystal Oasis? Both these players kind of. Rockwall is the new merchant player. Merchant port is there. Oh, there we go. That's what I thought. I was like, how have we not gotten to? Will Luna crystallize the water? Or will Dinos burn the wood? Or I guess you could say the water fans out the flames. That's a Dan idea right there. Etalus takes the damage while being present in water. Bring back Aether stages too. So what I'm really curious to see is, I've talked a lot about like the difference between platforms being present and not. And if there's any stage where that's kind of the case, it would be this one. Because like, obviously there's those top platforms, but I feel like right before like your move starts setting up, like, because our up air has like pretty low knockback ceiling, I feel like. That's like a ton of advantage that you get off of the platforms. Oh, broke the crystal in the same wind. What a shine! Like shades of Fox from Melee. Giant spike. Yeah, honestly, I could see this being pretty good for better though, because like, in my mind, I see the platforms being high enough that they get out of the way, but more often than not, if she's hitting you with up air, you have to be relatively off the ground anyway. So you're probably getting those the mileage off the platforms to like land and get you out of disadvantage. That's actually why I don't like this because there's a lot of times where I feel like I get a lot of combos just off of nothing being there. It's just me, you, and this giant bow in between us. Crystal shielding that flame in. And Dino just pulling this lead further and further. Got the advantage stage. I feel like, if anything, he's probably really good at using stage 2. Rockwall, I think Rockwall's the same stage size as this, but now it's like, now you got the stage size the same, but now you got much better platform, perhaps. I would say the blast zones are also better. That's like the main thing everyone thinks about, the stage picks. Talking more about stages than actual characters, but I think it's really cool. We got really nice varied stage list, and with the new characters too, it gets a lot of speculation too for like what's better in what cases. Like right there, well, I was gonna say she was gonna be alive, but I think she missed the wall jump input, unfortunately. Now, I've seen Luna win this though, so this is not an over game, but they're working to make a statement of that. Oh, nice no jump. Yeah, there we go. Platform playing a part again. So it's like I think that is the type of thing that would benefit the the opposite player. Oh, moonwalk too. Wonder if that was intentional. Probably was. The shield, a little too slow. So was that? Wait, actually, was that power shield that took? Kind of interesting, actually. Oh, that's the spot. All right, we gotta get one more good hit in. Yeah, I think that was DI. And there's the fourth one. Here we go. See, not too much damage. We got the rain coming in. Will the rat prevail or will the lion? I'm trying to think of clever words, but really, just such a loss of words. Just let the game speak for itself. I think. Oh, that wasn't Trevor, but I feel the need to say Trevor anyway because it was like in the ground when it's sweet spotted. Well done by Dinos. Good run from Luna though, making a case. Taking that to game 5 last stock. All right, I will throw myself in here. I'll do the team's job. That's the wrong character. And I love that I play default because then I don't have to worry about this. 0. Oh, I can reset score. And central processing unit. All right, I think I'm going to have to go game this. Oh, damn, my attack. Oh, okay. I guess Lover's Fleet is just tied to mine. Okay, so that's why it's like that. Mystery solved. Nope, not that one. There we go. All right, wish me luck, gamers. Forward tilt to carry me.
Excuse me?
Chat room. I need to change some things on the overlay. Yeah. So, grand finals we have going here. Grand. Fuck! Oh, wait, I'm dumb. There we go. What do you mean? Nope, I didn't click. click reset? What do you mean? There we go. Alright, there we go. Okay, so we got that. No, fucking... Okay. Chat, this DPI... I didn't even touch anything! Why did it go back to losers finals? Alright. Chat, I'm losing my mind. Just a little bit. Well, I genuinely, chat, I took my hand off the mouse and it switched back to losers finals. Watch, my hand is completely off. Why did it switch back? Hold on, I'm gonna fucking... Maybe this will do it. Oh, it's because it wasn't reported on StarGG. That's why, chat. That's why. Ah, I get it. I see. 3-2 for Plastic Dinos. Submit result. Okay, so now it should be able... No. Oh, hold on. I gotta do this first. Alright, let's tab over to this. Stream helper. Alright, now we load in the set. Grand finals. Now hopefully it'll stay that way. And not fucking switch back to losers finals. Plastic Dinos? Come on. Why? Yeah, chat, by the way, sorry for no... Chat, I apologize. This thing sucks. Did it not update from StartGG? Chat, this program is pissing me off just a little bit. Just the tiniest bit. You know what? I'll just put everything in manually. I don't care. Oh, here we go. Yeah, put in that. Then that. Why did that work that way? Alright. Alright, you know what, chat? Let's talk about the match. Me raging about the setup all aside. Anyway, so I saw Pat won game one pretty... Oh, I should probably update that. It's not over, chat. Hold on. Okay, now we're back. So Pat took game one pretty convincingly, and right now Dinos has a convincing start on game two, so we'll see if he can keep this up. Okay. Decent pressure, but not good enough. Patrick was able to CC up tilt out of that. Okay, back air, not quite hitting. He just says, you know what, fuck it. You're getting hit by some projectile. That tech nair was cute. Forward air. Yeah, Dino's still living. He just waits for him. He's just like, you know what? I'll just sit here and see what happens. And yep, hard work and friendship. If you're a melee player, you know what I'm talking about. But yeah, or the Sakurai combo as well. Also a good name for that. Umbi Firefox into up smash. A tale as old as 2001. Yeah, I do know. I know. Alchemical, I didn't really get any good. I didn't really get any opportunities to hit one. It's the problem with Olympia is she's just at the weight that if she doesn't DI in on fair, I really don't have great options into Scraw, and she was consistently DIing out. I could have scrawled out a shield a couple times, so you know what? You may be right. All right. Yeah, sorry, Dennis, by the way. I'm trying to... This program annoys me sometimes, because sometimes it's mostly functional, but sometimes it just decides to absolutely not. Yeah, Dennis, I got owned by the UI. But regardless, match time 2:39. So true. Yeah. If you're saying it was only 2 minutes 39 seconds, then yeah, this matchup tends to go pretty fast. Forever Rivals 1 will be one of the fastest platform fighters, but this game is still decently fast. Oh, that was kind of juicy, but it hit the reverse back air when he didn't want to, so because of that, gonna Yeah, keeping it even game. Still forward tilting up close. I respect it. Oh, that double fair. It's not going to kill, but that is going to put him in a bad spot. Oh, and he just kind of whiffs the parry. Unfortunate. I wonder if he was indecisive of what he wanted to parry, or if he just generally messed up whichever one it was trying to parry. Because he could have tried to parry the up B or the NATO there. The timing was close enough that I can't quite tell which one he was going for. Probably NATO, but that's something. But yeah, Alchemical, for future reference, it's against Olympia and Fleet. Scraw confirms are very hard to get. Those two in particular. And I'm not very good at scrawling outside of confirms. I did try to go for one at one point where I would go for, I think I did hit one scraw confirm, but anyways, beside the point. Actually, I think that was in my Dino set, now that I think about it. But, all that aside. Special get up. Pat's ready for that. Yeah, it's... Raster in this game, his scraw confirms are a bit interesting to learn, especially because I didn't main Raster in 1. I mean, I played a lot of Raster in 1, so, you know, it's like... It's not like I didn't know anything coming into it, but, like... There's a lot of things you kind of have to main a character to understand a lot of times, unless you're just really good at, like, every character, which... I'm not really good at every character, but I can play every character. But, that's enough about me. Let's talk about this potentially even match. I mean, it's Zetterburn. He has confirms out the behind. I was gonna say like that one, but maybe not. Yeah, gets the parry on the NATO. Sadly, doesn't get anything out of it. Most of the skins in this game are must-haves. Yeah, I agree. The skins in this game are banging. I have level 100 on everyone except for Olympia, which I have at like 95, I think. And then I have most of the shop. I have all the premium skins because I bought all the bundles, and then I'm almost done with the coin shop. Yeah, I play this game too much. Okay. Well, I play Rivals too much. If Rivals 1 was still relevant, I would be playing that more still, because Rivals 1 is a... Hours? I have no idea. I think it's like 600, I think? 500? I have 5,400 in one. Oh yeah, Pat won that game. Boom. Alright, so, can Dinos take this to a 5th game? Or will he fall to the Fleet? Okay. I think this is a good counter pick, to be honest. I don't really see Dinos being much of a Harbor picker, so I don't think I've ever seen him pick Harbor before. At least I don't think. I mean, it's just a great veteran stage, so like, it's like, you know, why not? I don't think it's anywhere near a bad idea, I'll tell you that. I think Fleet's also fine here. Oh, doing some tricky stuff off the wall, but Pat was ready for it. That's one of those things that, like, you could definitely scare somebody into a bad situation when you first... Oh, wow. Just caught the panic air dodge. But, you can catch somebody who's, like, not ready or confused or, hell, even scared of that general movement. But if you know what's going on, that is kind of just easy to stuff out. And it looked like Pat was just ready for that. Ooh! Reads the shit out of the down tilt. Yeah, okay. Oh, Shine Waveland up tilt. That's smart. It's like, of course, he could have up strong there, but it wouldn't have killed, and up tilt's going to combo better, so. Good option select. But that is also a good option select. Hitting the back air button, that is an option that you selected. Up air. Ooh, I think that second up air was a mistake. Either that, or he thought he hit fell when he didn't. Yeah, not going to parry the wind bomb. That is something that's nice to know, like, if you know how long it takes for NATO to come out after side B, it is really helpful for pairing up close, because if you're in a situation like that, where they threw the side B out up close, you can still parry it. Takes a little bit of grinding out the timing, but it's definitely worth it, and I think that's something y'all should look into. Down smash barely kills. Wow, that killed by like a ball hair. Like, just a parry on the NATO. Pat gets out of there. Yeah, that's smart. I mean, there's no reason to go after the invincible Zetterburn, who also just brought your projectile back to you. Okay. Got some pressure. Gets the Nair out. Ooh, tried to shine there. I saw the startup. Yeah. Yeah, grabbing the ledge so that he can get his resources back and do some tricky stuff. Well done. That type of movement right there, you can't just stuff out on reaction. That's the type of stuff you have to be positionally ready for, which clearly Dinos tricked him. I think he might have been dead there. I'm not going to lie with you, chat. But, yep, comes down with a fireball, but close enough to where it's not reactable. At least I'm pretty sure it wasn't reactable there. Dinos, a wise commentator once said, poised to take this to a game 5. Yeah, Dino's using a lot of movement. I'm surprised he didn't just up strong there. That looked like kind of just a confirm, but actually, I think Patrick could have DI'd down tech, maybe. Okay. Dino's looking confused about that. Maybe he thought he DI'd differently, or maybe he did DI differently and the game just sucks. Who knows? Down throw, good DI, doesn't let him get a free up smash on it. Gets the parry, yep. Uses his invulnerability to just push his positional advantage and not, like, too hard push for a hit, which I think is smart. Yup. See, that's the thing right there. That's why parrying that is always going to be useful in situations like that, because even if it's nowhere near going to hit him back on the return, that invulnerability is crucial. And speaking of crucial, needed some crucial DI there. Not quite going to get it. Game 5. Chat, who you got? Schroeder, that's just unironically correct, yes. 2-2 indeed, that is what the set count is. I'm excited to see what these two players are going to bring to the table. Hell yeah. If you watch Melee, you've almost certainly seen CPU0 more than Dinos, but if you're a Rivals 1 person, you probably see Dinos much more than CPU0, so, you know. Interesting that he just decided to Waveland there. Like, I kind of get that he didn't want to hold shield. Oh, that up B was so clean. It seemed like Dinos wasn't ready for that. Alright, Gatling gets a combo started, misses the second fair. The second fair would have put him in a great spot to, like, get an early kill. Back air up tilt, forward air, forward air. Yep, gets the parry on wind. Fair enough, alchemical. Yeah, but CPU0 comes from Melee, Plastic Dinos comes from Rivals 1. I come from Melee and then Rivals 1 and then... Well, I still play Rivals 1. Play Rivals 1, by the way. Incredible game. Okay. Oh, wait, I just now got what you meant when you said Esme this entire time. Okay, I get it now. I thought you were talking about a different game. Oh, I see. Okay. I get it now. Because I thought you were talking about game. I thought you were responding to the game. And I was like, what is Esme? I've never heard that game before. Ah, I get it now. Okay. Well then, Esme, ignore everything I've said up to this point. To be honest, I only look at like the first part of a tag, and then I usually just ignore the rest of it. Ooh, that parry. Okay, Dino's bringing it back. Okay, good DI out, of course. I mean, to be fair, I think even Nodi would have gotten out of it there because he was off ledge. Low-key, I'm lucky I didn't show up. Did you not show up for the sake of yourself, Stroder? Parries the win. Oh, I like that idea of that drop zone fair, but it just didn't quite work out. Didn't space it quite right. Surprise F tilt does it. Wow, okay. Well, Dinos has definitely brought it back to the point to where he can now very easily get a reset. He's just got to clutch up. Both playing pretty careful here, not wanting to overextend too hard. I say that, and then he dashed back shield. I'm in a van to Vegas at the moment for Level Up Expo. Ah, yeah, that's fair. Listen, Stroder, that may be what actually happened, but my new headcanon is that you didn't come for the sake of everyone here, including yourself. Okay. Oh, just doesn't quite fare at the right time. Gets hit by the wind. Back throw. Side B. Gonna put some good positional advantage for Patrick. Okay, we got some pressure. Doesn't quite get too much off of it. Oh, that dash attack was risky. He might just be dead here. He's got one chance to mix here. Okay. Good DI. And then great back air. Nice. CPU0 clutching it out in Game 5. For the second time today, I think. I'm pretty sure that's how their set in winners finals went. Yeah. Good clutch by Patrick. Who came from losers? Dinos. That's why there's the little L next to his name. But yeah, that was a close Game 5. I mean, that's basically what winners was. So I'll hand it off to Noasaurus Rex, so he can chat to y'all about whatever silly things he wants to talk about. Signing out, chat. Peace.
Thank God Stroder wasn't here. Holy shit. Anyway, yeah, that was.
I knew you guys could do it.
Ah, you know me.
I'm trying to get myself to actually play at these instead of just being stuck here all the time.
You know, that was Wasteland Warriors number 22.
It
That
sure
was.
was.
That was the end.
We got this.
Last Thursday of season 1. So pretty good.
Last Thursday of a blurry camera, apparently.
Yeah, that thing really does not want to focus.
Hold on.
So
Nah.
probably just needs to be cleaned or something. Yeah, dude.
Allegedly.
The first couple were not here, but yeah, I want to say we've had like 12 here. Okay. I think yeah. That feels more correct. Yeah.
Yes, that much is definitely true.
Yeah, that's the last Thursday of season 1. Still have Monday tournament, and we have No Dice next Wednesday. Is the last tournament of the season. So.
Yes.
Yeah, it was a pretty good one, pretty fun. Lots of crazy competition going into the next season.
Mm-hmm.
I am not looking forward to spending hours on PR. It's gonna be a rough one. It's
At least you made it.
You never know.
Don't shrug at me, buddy.
You never know.
You're in grands like every week. What do you mean?
I'm terrible.
All right, I'm not.
I literally just lost.
I'm not engaging in this.
Anyway, yeah, that's it for us. It's 9:30, so we're gonna clean up and get out of here. But nothing to plug other than see you in season 2.
I guess so. Yeah, we'll be same usual deal starting May, whatever the fuck, May 1st.
Dude, I can't believe it's number 22 already. We hit the double digits.
We've already made that joke twice.
I know. Making it the third time. Comedy comes in 3s. That's how it works.
Who do we want to raid? I mean, I guess there's always Max. Sure.
I'm going to start cleaning up.
Have
Goodbye.
fun. There we go. All right. I guess it's mine. Yippee. All right, see y'all.